Look at this. Last night's legendary Korean barbecue pork belly, now cold and forgotten. But hold up. Where you see leftovers, I see breakfast magic. Today we're turning this into a smoky, spicy Korean breakfast hash that'll blow your mind and save you money. Let's get at it. All right, let's go through the ingredients we're using today. Again, we're reusing some food. I've got 1.5 pounds of leftover Korean barbecue pork belly that I've diced up. I've got 2 pounds of Yukon Gold that I've also diced up, about the same size, 1/2 inch. Right now I'm soaking them in water. I'm going to rinse them off and then pat them dry so that they brown well. If you don't pat them dry, they'll just kind of steam. 1 medium onion. Now, originally I was planning on making it out of just a diced medium onion and cooking it in the pan, but because we're reusing food, this is the leftover grilled onions from the Texas Memphis video. So we're gonna use that up. I have about a cup. We have a cup of kimchi, roughly chopped like the onions. We have a tablespoon of gochugaru, which is the Korean chili pepper. We also have 2 tablespoons of gochujang, which is the Korean chili paste. I have 4 diced garlic cloves, a tablespoon of butter. I have 2 tablespoons of the kimchi brine that was in the jar. I have about 2 green onions, just the green tops for garnishing. I have a tablespoon of toasted sesame oil, a tablespoon of toasted sesame seeds, 4 eggs, this is gonna feed 4, some neutral oil, and salt and pepper. And we're ready to go. If you missed my original Korean barbecue pork belly video that started this whole leftover adventure, I'll link it right up here. And if you love seeing leftovers get a second chance, hit that subscribe button. It's free, it helps the channel, and it means you'll never miss another breakfast for dinner classic. All right, let's finish that hash. Drain the potatoes and put them on some paper towels, dabbing off the water. The drier they are, the better they'll brown. So this is a key step. Now let's start this pan up on medium-high, and while it's heating, we take the potatoes and add the gochugaru seasoning. A little salt, a little pepper, and toss it in, preferably a bigger bowl than this. I don't know what I was thinking at the time. Now that it's hot, let's add some neutral oil and a little bit of butter. Once that melts and foams up, we're going to add our potatoes. We're going to spread those out and leave them alone for about 5 minutes. Then we'll give them a stir and wait another 5 minutes. Each of these stages will increase the browning of the potatoes. Starting to see some brown edges. Give it another stir. And about 15 minutes into it, it'll start to look like this. So what we're going to do now is we're going to scoot it from the middle of the pan over to one side. We're going to add a little bit of neutral oil here to the pan, and then we'll add our pork belly. We're going to let that sit for 2 or 3 minutes, then give it a stir, trying to get it to start caramelizing itself. And about 5 minutes into that, we're going to go ahead and stir the 2 of them together. Just mixing the pork belly with the potatoes. Notice the dark caramelization. Those are not burnt. That is very good browning of the potatoes. Here I'm adding my grilled onions. Stir those in. Give that a few minutes. Then I'll add my minced garlic and stir that in. Give that just a couple of minutes to bloom the garlic, and we'll add our chopped kimchi, the kimchi juice, and the gochujang. Stir all that in together, and we're almost done with this hash. Give it a good coating. It doesn't take long for these flavors to bloom, so let's start another pan. A little bit of butter, and just to keep it from getting too dark, we'll add a little bit of oil. This is ready, so let's add our eggs. So we crack our 4 eggs into the pan. Little salt, little pepper. I'm gonna add a little bit of water and a lid so it bastes these eggs to cook the top slightly. All right, we're ready to plate. Look at that. I think I'm hungry. Maybe a little more. There we go. Top with the egg, some of the green onions, and finally we're going to top it with a few toasted sesame seeds. And there we go. Ready to eat. I like to chop up my egg because I like a little bit of egg in every bite if I can help it. Look at that. The perfect bite. Are you ready?
Well, let's give this a try. I'm using a spoon because why not? That's some good pork belly. And considering that both the pork belly and the onions are leftovers, this is pretty tasty. A little fried egg on top. Ooh, there's some heat on the back end.
There it is. Leftover Korean barbecue pork belly, reborn as breakfast gold. 4 people under 12 bucks, and flavors you'd pay triple for at a brunch spot. And hey, what's hiding in your fridge that needs a second chance? Drop a comment, and I might just turn that into the next Brinner Smokehouse special. Keep those leftovers legendary. Later, Gator.